Hi everyone, welcome to the mountains of southern Switzerland. My name is Tankred Götsch. I'm a wine farmer living here since 1.5 years, and now I have some people helping me to implant a new field. Often they call it a food forest. Also this will become a food forest. Before it was many years ago it was also a field for corn and potatoes. Afterward the walnut tree and the apple tree grows too big, and they said it's not possible. It's not yet possible to plant some vegetables under the trees. So for me, when someone says to me it's impossible, that's always a challenge for me to prove the contrary case. So I prepared this the last 10 years. It was a pasture for sheep, and I prepared this from the last fall. First I put the chicken in with a mobile stall, and they eat the grass. In early spring this year the grass was growing very fast and dark green, so they put in some nutrients. Then I pruned down the Telius tree there up, and did chip them down with a chainsaw, because I don't have a wood chipper, or it's very difficult in this terrain to move a wood chipper. Second thing I did was also the last 3 months was a chicken here in. So it's a very good increase from nutrients. And now what we will do, we cut down the forest border and cover all this area with a thick 30-40 centimeters layer of leaves and chipped branches. And then we will plant some potatoes and some garlic, and plant also the first tree. The first tree element in these willows here we plant in. So there will be rows of willows and rows of potatoes and garlic, and then maybe if we have time next year I plant some corn and some other vegetables in. Some words to the certification from this area. The lowest stratus, lowest level is lowest layer is are the potatoes and the corn, the garlic and the willows. Next middle layer we will plant some almonds, and the upper layer is the walnut and the apple tree. Describing how we do it now is step by step. Is the first we push back the branches what the chicken did move into the border, because there are a stone wall, and then we do a little path to walk in. They will remain the grass. To separate the path from the field, we will put down thick trunks from trees. So on the upper side we can do the covering, and the lower side there is the grass. We can mow it to use for the sheep or for other utilities. Then the garlic and the potatoes we do so. We open the row until the earth, the soil, and then we put down the garlics and then the potatoes. Afterward we covers, and that's all. Next step here is if maybe some Urtica dioica will grow through this covering, we will push them out once, maximum twice next year. And the willows we planted in beginning of June next year, we will prune them and lay down so they remain low organic material producing. And then the next step is harvest the garlic in end of May, beginning of June, and harvest the potatoes between end of July and end of November.